Hey, Facebook, Sam McEwen here, coming to you live from sunny Tampa, Florida. Beautiful day out there today. Wish you could be here with me today. I want to talk to you about 6 tips to bring clarity into your dreams. And if you don't have a clarity in your dream, you don't have clarity, then you won't have clarity in your purpose. You won't have clarity to anything that you do to try to achieve those dreams. And I'm not trying to put you down. I'm not trying to be negative with you here, but you have to have clarity in your dream. We talked about ownership of your dream here in the last couple of days. You have to own the dream first. Then you have to have clarity in it. You know, here's the first thing I want to talk about. Number one is you can't have clarity in your dream without effort. You can't, okay? You have to think about it. You have to know what you're feeling. What are my emotions telling me about this dream? Is it real? I mean, can I feel it? Can I see it? You know, seeing it as another one. What's my intuition telling me? You know, we all have that intuition, and when it comes to our dreams, it has to be positive. We have to know that we can do this thing. Somewhat what others will say. I mean, there's sometimes you look at a dream and look at something you're going to do, and somebody will come back with a reality check. They're not necessarily quashing your dreams, but reality can be reality, okay? But you have to ask yourself these questions. You have to ask yourself, what resources do I have available to come to clarity in my dreams? What experiences? Okay, say, I don't know, you wanted to open an ice cream shop, okay? Now, there's all sorts of chains out there, and they got 31 flavors. I think I saw 56 flavors here the other day. I'm scratching my head thinking 56 ways to flavor vanilla, because it all starts with vanilla, right? Anyway, so what would you do if you wanted to open an ice cream shop? You would go and visit ice cream shops. See what they do right, see what they do wrong. Now, you can't take years and years and years studying, but you can hit quite a few ice cream shops in a day. I mean, I can eat a lot of ice cream. I don't anymore, but I sure can. But you would visit, you would look, you would do some research. What do people say about it? Is it an up-and-coming industry that you want to get into? Is it something that's exciting, that's happening now? What are people saying about it, okay? And if they're saying negative things, what can you do to change the perception, okay? Clarify your dreams. Point number 2 I want to make, a clear dream. Dream clarity affirms your purpose. Now, I talked here a few weeks ago about our purpose, about 5 defining statements that we need to make about our purpose in life. And you should go back and watch that if you haven't. I think it's in actually 5 different videos. But here's the thing. A clear dream affirms your purpose. If your purpose and your dreams are not aligned, man, you're out of whack. Okay? You're trying to hop down the road on one foot. You have no harmony in your life or nothing. But clarity in your dreams affirms your purpose. If you've assumed the ownership of the dream and you're working to clarify the dream, then you should be able to see your purpose in the dream. It makes the whole thing come alive and bring life. And that brings to the third point. When your dreams and your purpose are aligned, you know it. You can feel it, you know it, it encompasses you, and you know you're on the right path. If there's a little twinkling there, well, if that dream is not clear, then your purpose is not clear, and trust me, you're going to go this way. You're just going to go this way. And you're going to do busy stuff. You're going to sit down and figure out what the next step is. You're going to spend 5 hours a day figuring out what you're going to do today and 2 minutes a day doing what you should be doing, okay? And so you got no clarity and you got no real purpose. So I would encourage you to get clarity in your dreams. A clear dream will help you set and determine your priorities each and every day. That's item number 4. A clear dream will help you set and determine your priorities every day, because you're going to want to achieve that dream. You're going to want to work towards that dream. You're going to want to do everything you can within your power to move one step closer to that dream each and every day. It'll set your priorities every day, every day, every day, every moment of every day. Otherwise, you're going to get up in the morning and you're working from home and there's something good on Netflix or oh, you know, I think I'll take the dog for a little extra walk or you know, I have friends who say, well, you know, I scheduled my exercise class at 10 o'clock in the morning because I really like to go at 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, I got news for you. If you're into any type of sales, 10 o'clock in the morning is prime selling time. Don't go to a fitness class, a yoga class, or whatever at 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay? That's when you need to be making hay. That's when you need to be out doing the work that you need to do to earn the income that you think you want to have. Okay? And if you can't do that, then you don't have clarity in your dream. You don't have clarity in your purpose. Pure and simple. You don't. Okay? If you're going to take prime time away from pursuing your dream to go do feel-good things, you don't have clarity of purpose. You don't have clarity of dream. Okay? I would encourage you. Now, some of y'all, the way you work and the things that you're working for, it's in the evening. Okay, so then necessarily you got to go do your exercise during the day and do things during the day. For me, I deal with a lot of business people. Okay, and they work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. You know, 8 to 5. Most of them 7 to 7 or 7 to 10 p.m., 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. So, but rarely do they want to see me after 5 or 6 o'clock at night. So if I schedule something at the gym, some feel-good activity for me in those times, I'm shooting myself in the foot. Pure and simple. Think about it. You know, a clear dream will set your, determine and set your priorities. Okay. 5, a clear dream gives direction and motivation to your team. So some of y'all work with the team. Some of y'all are entrepreneurs, individuals, and if you're in any type of entrepreneurship, you need something that's going to duplicate. So you will eventually have a team. But if you don't have a clear dream and a vision for where you want to go with that, if you're constantly coming up with something new, or you're coming up with some new idea, you're coming up with some new group, some new offer, some new this, some new that, your team is just going to go off into the ozone, because there's no clarity, there's no purpose, and there's no direction and motivation to the team. So I would encourage you, make sure you have direction, know what the end in sight is, know what the end results are supposed to be. Okay? If you don't have clarity. Okay? You know, I have a friend, a very dear friend, who he's always looking at the next thing, and then something comes up and it brings back the first thing. So he goes back to the first thing, and now he's working on the first thing. Oh, and then something comes up and it brings up the second thing again, and he's constantly, you know, you set in your mind what you're going to do, you do it, you get results, you finish, you rinse and repeat. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? You have to have clarity where you're going, what you're doing. And here's number 6 is something you really, 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 really need. If you can't answer the clarity questions, you can't start creating a strategy. I know folks out there who have no idea where they're going on their mission. They signed on to this company or that company or whatever, and they have this idea of they're going to be multimillionaires in 6 months, which, you know, anyway. But here's the thing. They start making this strategy and all this kind of stuff, and they have no idea where they want that dream to take them. So without the clarity question answered, yeah, you can't start strategizing. You have got to seize your dream. You have got to take over. You know, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story. You know, back in, it was about 1866, an archaeologist or geologist, is amateur, noticed some South African children playing with a bright shiny thing. Okay, and we all know what that was. It was a diamond. Mama didn't think it was worth much. Okay, he wanted to buy it. Mama says, "Oh no, you can have it." Okay. When he examined it more closely, he found out that the diamond was 21 carats. 21 carats. A gentleman by the name of James Gregory went down to investigate. And his theory was that South Africa could not produce diamonds, and that they were carried there by ostriches. Okay. Now, in the diamond industry, whenever you exhibit bad judgment anymore, it's called pulling a Gregory. So, I mean, let's face it, the dude had no clue. In not long after that, people were flocking to South Africa. There was a young man from Britain, Cecil Rhodes, and him and his brother saw the potential of diamond mining in the area, and they bought as many claims as they could. But here's something else, okay? They had the end in mind. They had clarity of vision, clarity of dreams, clarity of purpose, okay? They bought an ice machine in Britain, took it to South Africa, sold ice water to the miners so they could buy more claims. In 1880s, Rhodes went on to found De Beers, the largest producer of diamonds in the world. Do you have that kind of clarity in your dreams? Or are you like Mr. Gregory? You think an ostrich is going to carry it in? I just get a kick out of that every time I read that story. Listen to this. Only those who see their dreams can seize their dreams. Okay? You have to answer the clarity question. If you cannot answer the clarity question, you already answered the ownership question. If you can't answer the clarity nothing comes into focus. You are off nilly-willy, doing whatever, wherever, chasing 14 different things. Now, when it comes to business, you're always told you need to have multiple streams of income. That has nothing to do with the clarity of your dream, okay? You really have to bring everything into line, okay? Don't pull a Gregory, okay? Don't think the ostriches are going to bring you your wealth, okay, and poop them out. That's all I could think of when I read that story. Is he thought some ostrich ate a diamond and brought it in and pooped it out, So anyway, but don't pull a Gregory. And so here's the thing: we have a mastermind group coming up. 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. If you're not planning for your growth, you have no clarity of dreams, you have no clarity of purpose, you don't have a vision. If your personal plan does not include growth, personal growth, then, just go back to work for somebody until you get a clue, okay? So we're going to do a free mastermind group. It's 6 weeks. There's 4 different time slots. That's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 different time slots each day. But if you will private message me the word growth, I will send you the time slots and a way to sign up for one of those mastermind groups. I would encourage you to do that soon. They're filling up pretty fast. But private message me the word growth, and we will get you into the mastermind group on 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John Maxwell. Once again, private message me the word growth. This has been Sam McEwen coming to you live from Tampa, Florida. Live intentionally and be blessed today.